Flags up, and they sent on their journey. Cossack Warrior, a little bit slow into stride, along with Whatever It Takes. They're the last two early on. Vision to Glory's in the orange silks. Thomas Henry just needs to settle. He's on the outside. And then Stanton Street, there's a line of three going down towards the 1100 meter marker. And now Stanton Street at the 1000 peg goes on one length. The favourite Thomas Henry's on the right hand side, the red cap. Vision to Glory's in the orange. Mountain of Gold towards the inside. Yellow Silk's Chief Officer. Instinctive Power further back gets a few reminders. They stretched out. And this is Stanton Street, 3 parts of a length. At his quarters, Thomas Henry ready to pounce. Vision to Glory gets a few niggles to the inside. Chief Officer still on the bridle at this stage. The Yellow Silks. Mountain of Gold towards the inner. They got their 3.5 lengths to make up. Homeward bound with 400 to go. Stanton Street has the lead, but a target on his back. And Thomas Henry, the red cap, now comes forward. Chief Officer's running to the outside. Mountain of Gold. Thomas Henry past the 200 in front, a length and a half. Ryder hasn't gone for the stick, and that's good news. Tilmeath is running on from absolutely nowhere on the outside. Thomas Henry now looking for the line, but he's clear by 2. On the outside, Tilmeath and Cossack Warrior, but Thomas Henry finds the lead and wins it. Tilmeath, Cossack Warrior, and then Instinctive Power. Well, the favourite Thomas Henry, he wins it, cruised up at the 300, and then just had to be kept interested the last 100 metres. But he wins with a tad more authority, and he wins it by about 2. Look at this run of Tilmeath from absolutely nowhere, and Cossack Warrior from the back end of the field. Then came Instinctive Power. Past the post, so the favourite gets the job done. Turning for home, it looked a matter of how far. Ryder hadn't gone for the stick, but then at the 200, now he says, let's knuckle down, let's get the winner's check. Tilmeath makes up a whole lot of ground, along with Cossack Warrior, but the favourite ridden to respond, and respond he does. He stays on for the victory. Back to the studio.
The third race has gone the way of the Glenn Cotson trained number 6 Thomas Henry, and there's no doubt there'll be some celebrations and enjoyment all the way in Mauritius, where they are racing alongside us today. With me is John Buckler, who's the assistant. John, congratulations. There was talk, well, there was a few concerns that this horse might not stay. Keegan gave the confidence, Glenn gave the confidence, we chatted to you as well, and he's won well.
Warren, he's a nice little horse. You know, his first start in Warren rode him, I think was unlucky not to win. Yeah, I think he just needed that run as he first ran the poly. He was also caught wide the whole way. He did it hard today. He was pulling, he didn't really settle much in the straight. So well done to Keegan, very nice ride team, and well done to the owners. And I'd just like to thank all my staff back at the yard. They've been working very hard, and well done to them.
Congratulations, John, and you've obviously, we've spoken to Glenn on the show, so it's been a host of runners for you still to come, but just in your opinion, one or two that for those that might not have seen the show, to include in bets later on?
Yeah, Warren, I think the rest of the card's quite hard for us. We're not going to get the best of draws lately on. That was eyes wide open. He's proved after his drill or stakes run, and I think he'll run a nice race today.
All the best, and long may the hits keep coming.
Thanks, Warren.
Keegan DeMello is the man that we're going to talk to now. Keegan, I was watching the race in the studio with Dees, and I tell you it was quite entertaining, because we watched you like a hawk throughout, and I can't tell you on air what Dees said because there's an age restriction, but it looked a wonderful race, and just tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah, look, he bounced out quite nicely, and it was always my intention to go on a little bit, and yeah, he tugged for the first little bit, and once he dropped his head, he settled quite nicely. I was saying to John coming back, would have been nice if I had something just to pull me along a little bit, because he hit the front quite early and he was still looking around. I think he's a nice type of horse that's still learning.
You had to keep him interested that last 100, 150, because yeah, as he hit the front and still very green.
Yeah, still very green. I had one in the first race. I think it was very unlucky to get beat. Looked at the shadow just before the winning line, and look, I didn't want that to happen again, where he gets his mind off the business, and yeah, just kept his mind on it. Just a big thank you to obviously Mr. Cotton back in Cape Town, John, who does all the hard work. Yeah, the stable's on fire, and yeah, just glad to bring them home a winner. And to the Gujida family, thanks so much for the opportunity.
I know that you've got a busy day, and I'm not going to keep you, but the rest of your rides, anything that you like in particular that we can advise the punters to include?
Look, Rubiata, I think she's doing very well at home. She is carrying 61. She's not a big filly, but she has pole position. I think she'll run well today. And yeah, I think I've got competitive rides. I think I've got Crown Towers. He's in a tough field, but he's doing very well at home. And probably my next best is Captain Tatters in the back.
Wonderful. Thank you for your feedback and all the best to you.
Thank you, Mr. Linferno. Once again, to Mr. Cotson and to John down here, thank you so much for all the opportunities.
Lovely. That's young Keegan de Mello. Yeah, seldom a race meeting goes by without him in the winner's enclosure. His feedback is appreciated, and Captain Tatters, in his opinion, is his next best, but he's competitive. You leave him out at your own peril. Let's give you the numbers again, just to wrap it up for you. 6, 5, 10, 3. Thomas Henry's won it from Tilmeath. Then came Cossack Warrior. Nice race for Paul Gadsby in the places. And fourth, number 3, Instinctive Power. 6, 5, 10, 3. The big one is up next, the pick 6.